Good morning. Good morning. It is Thursday morning. Camera turned around the other direction. That's on purpose. I didn't get to do my makeup this morning, and so I'll turn it around. Y'all are family now, but I just want to give you a heads up first. I mean, I have a little bit of lipstick on, but I don't have my eye makeup and my foundation and that sort of thing. So just, I just wanted to warn you first before I revealed my, I was gonna wear my shades this morning. I think I did that in one video, but it's actually raining out here, so that wouldn't make sense. Anyway, hang on a second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's me. Again, no makeup with the exception of lipstick. So anyway, today I wanted to talk about this relationship that I've been in for quite a while that I am completely bored with. Completely bored. Yeah, I mean, have you ever been in a relationship and it's just is dead? It's like there's no spice, there's no fire, there's no spark. That's exactly where I'm at. And it's been like this for a while. I keep trying to rekindle the fire. Oh, I don't even have my lights on. It's raining out here. I keep trying to rekindle the fire. Because when we first met, it was like, it was such a passion and such a, we just had such a connection. And now it's like, I'm bored. I'm completely bored. You may know who I'm talking about. This is with my gig work. This relationship is with my gig work, my Uber Eats, my DoorDash, and my Grubhub. It's just not hitting it anymore. It's not hitting it at all. And I keep going out here Saturday morning, and there's no spark. There's no excitement. I used to be so excited about doing deliveries. I was doing deliveries on my lunch hour. I was doing deliveries every waking moment that I wasn't working my job. Like, I was just, I got a free 15 minutes. I could do a delivery, and it was great. It was great. I just, and my paycheck showed it, and it was financially, it was fulfilling. I didn't have to worry about, I could do what I wanted to do financially and not worry about anything. I my savings was like, I was good. And not anymore. I mean, I'm making like this past weekend, what did I make? Like $65 for the weekend. And I think that was 2 days doing deliveries. And I'm just so bored when I get out here. I just and I don't know if it's because, I don't know what it is. I can't say just that it's not making the money that I was making before. I don't feel like that's it, because the excitement is gone. And it truly, I compare it to being in a relationship. When, if you've ever been in a relationship, not that I've never cheated on anybody. Let's be clear, okay? I've never been in a relationship where I cheated on somebody. Okay. I thought about it. I mean, I was dissatisfied with the relationship, and so I ended it free and clear. That's the kind of person I am. I'm not going to start something else while I'm in something. I'm an extremely loyal person by nature, and I'm gonna be loyal to my, what do they say, to my detriment. That's the kind of person I am. But I'm not going to get into one relationship while I'm still in another. So I feel like not cheating, but I feel like moving on to another situation. I really do, because it's nothing there. Like, I'm not making the money. I'm not excited. I'm not, and maybe that's kind of immature of me to think that everything is in life is always gonna, like, I have to be excited in order to do something. I mean, it's 7:19 in the morning on a Thursday morning. Am I excited about getting out of my bed and going to work? I'm not excited, but I'm doing it because I got to do it. This is what I got to do to pay my bills, but I know at the end I'm going to get a paycheck. And see, with Uber and the other apps, not to say I don't know if I'm going to get a paycheck. I know I'm going to get a paycheck, but it's going to take a lot for me to get a paycheck. Now, see, I left later than I normally leave in the morning. And it's traffic. And it's raining. I hope it's not. Let me put on my GPS to see if there's any kind of backup. It just said heavier than usual traffic. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, so what was I saying? But I should still get to work on time. So but yeah, I like I said, I know it might sound immature for me to think that every single thing I do has to be exciting. And again, with my job, I don't it's not necessarily exciting going to work every day, but I do it. Although I do like my job a lot. And oh, excuse me. I don't know what to say. I'm bored. And I am praying and believing that God is gonna either restore my gig work, make something about it exciting again, or give me something else that is just as exciting, fulfilling, and interesting. I mean, sure, I have YouTube, which I really enjoy. I'm building my subscribers. I'm building my channel. I'm growing my subscribers. Sure, it's taken me a while. I honestly, I wasn't focused on building subscribers and all. This was just an outlet for me to, whether you call it vent or just share my life experience. I don't know. I saw other people that were when I was on YouTube, watching videos, I saw other people saying similar things that I resonated with. So I just kind of adapted their philosophy on what they were sharing. And now the fact that I share everything usually in the car, I thought once I moved I would share more from my apartment, but honestly, by the time I get home at night, I'm exhausted. And then there's no time in the morning, unless every morning I do a vlog or whatever it's called while putting on my makeup, except for this morning. Clearly I didn't. I missed that step. And it's like it gets to a point where, let me just make sure I got my makeup bag. Yeah, I got my makeup bag, because if I didn't have my makeup bag, that would be a problem. Yeah, so yeah, that's just too much for me to try to do a video while I'm putting on my makeup in the morning. So I just, what do I do? Excuse me. I have a good hour commute going and coming to work. So as long as I have memory on my phone, which I don't know how much memory I have today, but as long as I have memory on my phone, I can do a quick video. I can do a video, while I'm going to work. So anyway, I was talking about, like, YouTube. I'm not monetized yet. I'm nowhere near being monetized. Although I believe it's like anything else, because I see that when I'm posting real, like, consistent, like daily, I see the numbers go up. And I see that if I just kept going with that, if I just kept going with that, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I see my channel growing. Long story short, I'm not monetized yet. I got a ways to get to be monetized. And then from what I understand, once you're even monetized, you still got a ways before you're making, a significant, amount. Like for me, when I'm doing Uber, ideally, if I could bring home $1,000 a month, or between $800 and $1,000 a month, that would be great. That would be ideal. That would be good. And I really need to go back over the last couple of months and analyze my my sales, analyze my deliveries, and see how much have I made over the last couple of months, because I haven't done that. But I know, like, I was just watching one of my videos from a few weeks ago, and I made $100 for I think it was for the weekend. And I was like, oh, I was excited about that, because I hadn't made $100 in a while. It might have been for the day. And I was like, wow, that's, And so what that means, and I think it might have been for the day, but it also was for the weekend, because I'm only mainly doing deliveries on the weekends. So what am I trying to say here? I think if I had to guess, and this is crazy, but I probably haven't made more than $200 to $300 a month, quite frankly. Is that right? $200 to $300. Let's say if I make $50 on the weekend, $50 for 4 weeks, that's $200. And when you're making that small of amount, it's getting absorbed into. It's not like if you're making $200 a month, and let's say you have a bill that's $200. More than likely, you're not holding that money to pay for that bill, so that it's like, oh, I use my, you know, my delivery money to pay my, I don't know, I don't have a bill that's $200, but let's say I did. All of my utility bills, let's say, because I have a couple. I have electric, I have gas, I have water. So let's say all of my utility bills together are all $200. That's more realistic. So I could look at it as, that's an idea. Because I need something to shift my focus on how I view my gig work. Because the way I'm focused on it right now is not working. What if I shifted? What if I sat down and looked at my utility bills for the month? Like I said, if all of my utilities, and I may be off with the $200, it may not be that, because utilities are the lowest bills that you have. But for sake of argument, let's say my utility bills are $200, and let's say for the month, and I know this is an extremely low number, I make $200 a month doing gig work. Every time I get paid with gig work, I could put, and I have multiple bank accounts, quite frankly. They don't all have money in them, but I got multiple accounts, Capital One, 360 360 accounts. I got several of them. So if every time I get paid and see, this is why I like having this channel, because I get to just kind of walk through, like some things I got going on in my head, like talk it out loud with you guys. So let's see. I have $200 worth of bills. And every week when I get paid, I always cash out on Sunday. I don't even let it roll it, because the apps, if you don't cash out, they will just pay you, but I like to cash out, so that way I know I got my money, even though I'm paying a little fee or whatever. But let's say every Sunday when I cash out, then I go transfer that money into the bank account that I have set aside for my utility bill. And so every month when my utility bills are due, I pull it from that bank account. That could be exciting, because then I don't have to worry about the utility bills for the month. I mean, I got to worry about them. I got to pay them. I got to, but at least I can say, if nothing else, my food delivery is paying my utility bills, and at least that will fill like something, because right now, again, when I cash out on Sunday, that money goes into my bank account, and my main bank account, let's say, and it gets absorbed with I got to get gas, I got to get this, I got to get that, and I don't see the money, you know. Whereas before, when I was making $400, you know, not $400, yeah, like $400 a week, or at least $1,000 a month, I could see that. I could pay an entire bill with that. Like, I could pay a large bill, you know. Like, I could pay my car note, my car insurance, you know, and a few other bills with $1,000 a month, you know. But now I'm not making anywhere near that, and it's frustrating. It's just so many things. And I know I've done other videos on this subject. It's kind of like, you know, I try to be a positive person, first of all. I believe in being as positive as possible, and because I feel like the energy that you carry is what's going to attract that same energy is going to be attracted to you. So if you're negative about a situation, if you're fearful, you're going to attract stuff at a low vibration. And not to get all deep and everything into that, but yeah, me being bored with Uber and DoorDash. But I think I'm going to do what I just came up with, is I'm going to try this. I'm going to try to come up with how much are my utility bills. And in fact, now that I'm thinking about it, if I add my cable service, my streaming service in there, it's definitely over $200. If I add that in there, and every month my goal is to pay my streaming service. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest, that still don't excite me. I don't know. I gotta look at the numbers and see. I just know I used to be making some great money, and now that money is, unless I need to just really go to other areas, and then that's spending gas to go to different areas. I don't know what to do. If you have any ideas, please put them in the comments, because I'm at a point where I'm ready to break up. I'm ready to break up with these delivery apps, because it ain't working, and I'm not going to be cheating on them. Although in this case it wouldn't be considered cheating, because this is not an actual person. So I could do multiple things. I don't know. I'm just chatting. Anyway, have a great day. Have a great day. Don't forget to like the video, comment below, and subscribe to the channel. God bless.